Hello, crafting family. It's pretty late here. Good thing is it's quiet for making a video. Negative thing is I prefer to not be back on the night schedule, so I'm going to try and remedy that. But anyway, this is, as you can see, a show and tell. So what I'm going to do is show you what I finished working on the other day after I posted my last video. But I was trying to edit the video so that I could get something, pretty decent. And I've had a lot going on, as we do, and I haven't had much time to do that. So what I thought I would do is do like a show and tell. I'm going to show you guys what I've created here. Absolutely love these tags. And then I'm going to try and tell you kind of how I put it together. And also, if I can make some sort of semblance out of the footage that I got, then I'll include that on the end part of this video. So, first off, let's do this. And some of you who you can tell it's not very hard what I've done, but some of you may want to see the visual of it because you tell me as much. So, I'm trying to do better, so just be a little bit patient with me. Okay, this is the first tag, so I'm going to show you this tag first. Now, I'm not going to include this piece when I put this in the journal, because the journal that this one is going to go in is going to be for sale. I'm going to keep this for myself first, because when I purchased it, I used to wear this for one. Yes, I used to wear this beautiful necklace butterfly, but some of the diamonds are missing and they keep falling out. I keep having to put them back in with glossy accents, but it's a bit too heavy actually to put on a tag anyway. So because of the look of it, I'm going to keep it for myself, which is what I intended to back in the day, probably not. But anyway, I'm trying to find my butterfly charms, so that's why this is here, to show you that a butterfly charm should be there. If I can find the ones I'm looking for, great. If not, I'll just put something else there. But anyway, so what this is a layered tag, or it has different levels or different, basically, we'll see. So there's a window here, and you can tell I've got the Tim Holtz botanical pieces here. Of course, I've been working with my kit for these tags and journal. So when you pull this out, as you can see, you got the first flower there, and so just a regular tag. Then the second picture you're going to see are the little butterflies. And then once you pull this tag out, you then see that flower again. So different levels to that tag. And there's the back of that. And there's that. A couple of pieces here from the kit. Just stuff those in there. This goes back inside, because I wanted an image to come through that window like that. Love the way that came out, and it's just like that on the back of that. So there's that tag. And of course, these the seam binding was dyed with acrylic paint, as well as that on the back. The second tag that I did was this one. I was iffy on the colors, but I think it turned out really nice, so I'm going to leave it like that. I do have a little bit of seam binding here, all dyed with just acrylic. So this one didn't have the window, and as I was making the tag, this is the tag that I actually showed you guys myself making, and it was a little crooked, so I had to go in, and I'm not sure if I'll tell you that in the video that follows, but anyway, if I cut it out, this is what I'm going to tell you now. So I just kind of placed the butterfly and the botanical piece here to kind of correct it. And what's special about this tag and why I love it so much is because this is a 3D tag, and I've achieved that by layering the botanicals. And as you can see, let's see here. Let's see if it's showing up. I didn't glue them all down. Okay, typically, like this one is glued down and that one is, but these one and this one here is just from the kit. But these two are not glued down. And if I pop it out, you can see. So has a really nice 3D effect. And I would like to do that some more. And just imagine if you were doing like a beach theme. I have that, the Pepin papers that I showed you guys on the last video as well. But imagine you were doing like a sea theme under the ocean, and you had like all of the, whatever you call that, you know, and then you had like fish and all of the little sea creatures and animals like intertwined in that. Can you see what I'm talking about? Can you imagine it? Just visualize it. That would be really kind of cool to do that. I don't know. You could do that on a cover, because let me tell you how you can do that on a cover if I never do that. I'm kind of doing a little something with my own journal. But if you were to do something like that on the cover, you could put like something, a casing over it, but it would have to stand out from it a little, you know. Some of you can understand what I'm saying, but if you're kind of like me, sometimes you just, you know, you have to do it yourself. So with this tag, I'm sorry you guys, it is late, like I said, I'm up, and I may be a little silly. And there's the back of that. And this will just pop back in. Simple tag to use, and it's plain on the back. There's the back of it. But yeah, I think I'll do that some more. I really like that. There's that tag. And then I made this one. I don't know why that one's second. So I did the two windows here. And just a simple tag. And that little saying says, spring forth and grow. That pops back in there. And I also show making this tag as well. And this little butterfly piece here just came from the Dollar Tree. And there's the back of that one. This was the last tag that I created, and I was let me just show you. So to get this one, and let's go to the back. This is the back of the tag, and I did 3D again because it's not all glued down. The butterfly is glued down, but I'm gonna, if I do like this, you can tell. Can you see that? Yeah. See how it pops out a little bit? Because everything is not glued completely down. I'm just kind of, I was really having fun playing and doing this stuff. So I felt kind of bad because I didn't offer any place to journal on. And I know not every tag has to be for journaling. So anyway, feeling bad, I did create this little tag to just insert in there. And it says, flowers bring joy. And this little botanical piece is up because it didn't look right like that. So this will just pop behind it and back into the little pocket. So yes, you do have to be careful. If you, it will go in a pocket, but just don't snatch it out of the journal, okay? Because then you might tear something loose. So you have to untie that little bit. And that's just the way that I thought of to do it. I didn't come up with a magnet or anything like that. So when you do that, you have wings of hope here. So with this butterfly, and then this is the one where you open for journaling. I forgot about that. Okay, so my little tag was unnecessary, but I love it anyway. And that one says, spring is a time to start afresh, out with the old and in with the new. I think I've read that one before. So anyway, we have this journaling space here. And then we have this. I really like these butterflies. I'm going to go back and see if they have some more at my my Dollar Tree. And it says spread love, joy. No, spread joy, love, and inspiration. And of course, I was thinking about us in this crafting community, but just in general, you guys, just spread love, joy, and inspiration wherever we go. And anyway, so yeah, I made sure to place this butterfly here on top of that one so that you can't see that until you open it up like so. So if I can make some sense of the video, I will follow it behind with this video. And if not, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little show and tell. Till then, you guys have a wonderful night. And I should say a wonderful grand rising and a wonderful evening wherever, let me finish this, wherever you are.